What's made them such a challenging opponent for you guys, especially over the last couple of seasons?
I think just structure-wise, the way they play, the way they try to congest the neutral zone and make teams turn over pucks, I think that's really one of their strengths, and they try to frustrate teams. So I think tonight's going to be about staying patient and just waiting for your opportunities.
You've had half a season now with Patrick Marleau. No surprises, anything that may have seemed different to you now you've had an opportunity to get some experience there?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly am starting to understand his tendencies now and just trying to feed off his speed a little bit and where to place pucks, especially trying to transition to offense. So he's a great player. He does a lot of things very well, and I think, as a line, we've been able to be, we're real productive this year.
Anything about him in particular stand out, surprise you about him?
Just the kind of person he is. He's probably one of the most generous people I've ever been around, and got a lot of respect for the guy. Obviously, I didn't know him on a personal level before he came to the team, but I think he's great for the guys. I think he's a good leader in a quiet way, and like I said, he's just a natural pro.
What are your plans for the bye?
I'm going to Mexico, yeah, so I'm looking forward to it.
Muy bien.
I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it's Spanish. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish very well, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
How do you gap up as a team on a player like Erik Karlsson when he gets going from the D zone in an attempt to stretch you people?
It's hard. It's hard to stop him once he gets going, so you got to stop him before he gets going. That's what we got to concentrate on is trying to be above him and take away his speed before he before he gets those legs going. So we got to be particularly careful on forechecks, especially finishing checks on him. He can spin off you and jump past you, and all of a sudden he's the fourth guy in the rush, leading to a great scoring chance. So we got to make sure we're careful with that.
How much do you look at the standings these days? Maybe look at it more in the second half than the first?
Yeah, not a whole lot in the first half because that doesn't mean a whole lot. I mean, you can get off to a good start and cool off, or vice versa. So I think now guys are starting to become a little more conscious about it, and coming down the stretch, points are going to be almost double, and I think it's important for us to collect these home points and keep climbing.
This is your first time playing Ottawa since Kyle Turris left. When you look at video, do you notice anything different about that top line?
Not really. They still got a ton of skill. I think chemistry is maybe a little bit different just because when you add new guys, it's harder to mesh right off the bat. But without a doubt, I think they can be a pretty potent line. We gotta respect their capabilities because they got a lot of skill, a lot of speed, and Turi was pretty responsible in that end and just taking care of both sides of the puck. But like I said, I don't notice a huge difference, but they still got a ton of skill.
What have you seen from your line the last couple of weeks as you guys try to generate some offense?
A lot of chances, a lot of opportunities. I think great on defense. I mean, the last 4-game stretches, we've had some pretty high-profile guys come through here and been able to keep them off the score sheet and neutralize their lines, and I think that's helped us get points. So on a defensive aspect, I think we've been great, shutting down and taking on that responsibility. On the offensive end, we're getting a ton of looks. We just got to cash in on the opportunities.